things we're finding out as John's meeting with different areas of Florida even, it's still regional in effort and sometimes not talking to the other regions. However, people like Tom Hochter and Reed Noss are looking at big picture. So that conversation is still real important, but one of the things about TrekEast that we just thought was really critical is how do we reach a more external audience about connectivity?
Because outside of the choir.
Yeah, I mean, we think everybody knows about it, and it's not true. So having John do this fun sort of adventure that's a physical journey might attract other people to follow his blogs that aren't like us necessarily, counting the species, but more like, wow, he's going 5,000 miles. And so when we're, what we're really asking friends to do is get the word out and try to drive people to log on to John's blog or whatever, the website, Facebook, tweet, follow his tweets, which he's graciously doing for us.
Oh, wonderful.
I saw your little post, like, I'm still sticking to my roots that I'm tweeting.
You know what? We are affiliated with an organization, the Florida Recreation and Parks Association, and they have launched a campaign called It Starts in Parks. Essentially, it has these great messages about the benefits of parks, and they're not necessarily nature parks, but achievement and economic development and good health and ties to our heritage. And so we've kind of launched our, grabbed onto that, and our spring break camp for elementary age kids is coming up, and the theme is It Starts in Parks. Of course, we'll focus on nature parks and all those benefits and how they're derived from nature parks, but this will be a wonderful tie-in to pull up for the kids and show the blog and seeing all the things that you're doing in all these natural areas and parks that you're going to. And of course, we know from the camps that we have, the things that we do, the kids are taking home and telling their parents. And so we'll be able to, here coming up at the end of this month, really proselytize on your behalf and share this information. So it'll be a great way to do that.
The parks are the place that people do actually interface, and the fact that you're so close to town may make it more difficult for red-cockaded woodpeckers, but it's incredibly valuable for people who aren't going to go into Ocala and paddle Juniper Spring and stuff. So that we love that interface, and that's why it was serendipitous at first. But I'm like, oh, Morningside, that you guys have been here a long time. You're kind of one of the crowns in the Gainesville jewel as far as a park goes, so that's just perfect for us and for TrekEast. So, and then we in turn want to make sure you're on our website and we're talking about you and Facebook, so that it's it's reminding people to get out there and go to Morningside and
be on our Facebook page.
And get engaged, because that's what John is trying to reach out to the folks that are that's why Billy Donovan was so important, because the athletes may tune in. We may get a couple people that aren't necessarily, thinking about how many snakes he's seen, but whoa, he's gone that far, and well, why would he matter about being connected? And the other thing that I love, especially the Florida part, is he's going from park to park, like places that people can go without disturbing, super, sensitive lands, and that are open to the public.
Oh, that's a beautiful forest, but I can't go there.
Exactly. Or I don't know. Exactly. So,
one of our common messages is everybody should have easy access to nature. There should be wild nature near everybody.
That's.
You have that here in Gainesville.
We do have that here in Gainesville. We are so lucky.